When you think of Mount Magma, this looks like a really friendly map for, let's say, a mortar monkey. Just have it in the middle here and it just takes care of, well, pretty much nearly everything. But no, not today. I am thinking of a Shinobi army with the Master Bomber and the Grandmaster Ninja in tow. So let's crack on with this and see if we can venture out successfully out of the other side of this volcanic hell, or magma hell. Mount Magma. It's still volcanic, you get what I mean. A Shinobi army does two things. Number one, it increases attack speed of all ninjas nearby, and number two, increases their pierce as well. And we're going to think of other means to increase our pierce as well, for let's say Obin at level 11, and also as well in tow a abyssal warrior, because the mermonkey is very new to the game, so therefore it's a brand new way actually in order to actually increase nearby towers' pierce. Not because of the fact that it is a new tower, just because of the upgrade itself giving pierce to nearby towers, increased pierce. Some towers is pretty insignificant, so let's say the Glaive Lord, probably insignificant on that tower, but with other towers, quite significant. Round 14, hopefully we get Obin on the next round coming up, so that we can start getting to work with leveling up Obin, and also because Obin's default attack is Plasma, we don't have to worry about lead balloons early on in the game, whereas you would normally need to book it for a flash bomb in order to deal with lead balloons if you just have ninjas. And out of the three Obin skins, this is probably the only one that's appropriate for this map. Since we are fitting a whole bunch of ninjas nearby, I'm going to think about getting a discount village in order to make our Shinobi army a bit cheaper to purchase, but we've got a little bit of an issue to deal with at the very start, and that is, well, these initial few rounds. Right, hopefully we can put this down now successfully without any hiccups now. Please? There we go. Increased range as well. Monkey business. There's no business with these layers around. Thank you very much. Gonna get monkey commerce, and then we'll start our Shinobi army. Although before we start Shinobi army, I think a sticky bomb might be handy for the first Moab round, which is upcoming. Like if we don't have the sticky bomb for round 40, we're not going to be able to get through that round. What's your fondest memory of playing Mount Magma on Bloons Tower Defense 5? I wasn't a huge player of Tower Defense 5. I mainly started my journey on the 4th game. And then after several years passed by, I'm thinking, there's a 6th game release. Let's try that out. And yeah, it's just unlike any of the other experiences in my mind. Let's get that sticky bomb. There we go. And save the brambles around 40. There we go. And they did make it over there. Okay, so the Moab did affect the brambles. Next up, Bloon Jitsu. Then the Shinobi army. Our first Shinobi operational. One of, well, over 20. Bigger radius will help as well, so that we can expand our discount operations. No, but in all seriousness though, Abyssal Warrior will mean that I haven't worked out the amount of pierce that a Abyss Dweller and then going to Abyssal Warrior gives when it comes to nearby towers and pierce increase, but I will take the pierce increase, thank you very much. And okay, we're not going to get Balloon Sabo, for goodness sakes. We don't want to slow down the balloons. We want them to get to us and then destroy them even sooner. We're like orcs from the Warhammer 40k universe. What do you mean, sneaky? That's really cowardly. I myself like a good scrap. A good old scrap and scraping around and get some loot in the result. Also, if our Shinobi tactics can't get far enough, then just put Seeking Shuriken on, and hopefully that will cover the amount of range needed in order to reach both of your ninjas over here. So in this case, these two. This is not the best map for this strategy, by the way, because normally you'd have ninjas on the other side, but obviously we can't put ninjas in the magma. Okay, our first one was not going to reach the Bloon Jitsu over here, but hopefully hopefully when Oben reaches level 11 and their range increases, this will be able to go over there. Fingers crossed. No guarantees. Round 59, a whole bunch of camo leads, but can't really see them because of how fast we're destroying them with our sticky bomb. Okay, BFB. As you can tell from the start of the map, they are hidden beneath the map from the top of it. So you can't actually target them while they're traveling towards the center point here, because it's very crafty on how Ninja Q is implemented so that it appears that a tower doesn't necessarily spawn from one of the corners of the map, but like from the center point. So let's say right on this map here, they have to travel down in order to actually reach the center of the map, rather than being a custom option within the workout to say, hey, spawn in the middle of... I didn't mean to click that option. I'm expecting someone out there to be mad at me for even daring the thought of selecting Ninja Discipline and expecting like a Star Wars Episode 3 scenario where Anakin just shouts at Obi-Wan saying, I hate you! This is volcanic, by the way. That's the only reason why I made that reference. Shinobi army situation. 19 on the sticky bomb and only 17 on the balloon jitsu. Hopefully we'll be able to eke this out with a few more upgrades, but I am really struggling to see where else I can actually put a ninja and hope it actually reaches them both. Very difficult indeed. Perhaps up here? Can I fit another one up here? It needs to be as close as possible, but knowing me and my luck, it didn't reach either of them. I guess it's better to reach one than neither of them, so it's not a total waste of the moolah. Oh, so I need one more to cover both of these. But I'm just looking at the situation right now and think maybe we're not going to be able to get up to 20 in this scenario. Maybe I've hit it. Oh, perhaps. Yes, 20 for you. And now let's place another one over here. I know it's out of our discount jurisdiction, but so are these ones over here. And yeah, we've got 20 on each. That is the goal that I wanted. With that all being said and done, we are now going to get the Master Bomber so that round 90 and onwards is secure because of a certain DDT problem. Sorry. DDT property. Lead, black, and camo. Yeah, but they're just standing no chance at the moment. The Shinobi army tactic is incredibly powerful, especially when you have these two alongside them as well. Like, the Shinobi army can only do so much when it's just them. They need ninjas to support besides themselves. And these two in particular, oh, they are feasting on the balloons right now. Oh, and Oben's doing his work as well, providing these two with even more pierce. And your out's going to provide even more pierce for top puff monkey. Enchanting nearby monkeys with more pierce. I can't read today. Round 78. What are we going to do here to round 78? Well, it looks like we already exterminated the first batch of ceramics, and because we have the camo hitting property by default, we don't have to worry about radar scanner and all that jazz. Oh gosh, I love it. And don't the caltrops also get buffed by the Shinobi army as well, so that each of their pierce gets increased as well? Perhaps I'm overthinking things. So round 79. Bloody hell, they're getting super duper annihilated. Like, this is a common strategy in chimps, honestly. A Shinobi army with a Master Bomber and or a Grandmaster Ninja, just so that you're able to get through all these scenarios. It's also one of the best towers if you want to do a one tower type chimp, so therefore you only use ninjas, because they are really self-reliant. As long as you get flash bomb by round 28, as long as you surround your main two DPS towers with Shinobis, you won't have a single issue whatsoever. There's also like the mapping which you choose as well. So, is this an advanced map, or would people say this is an intermediate map? Honestly, I feel like it depends on what kind of strategy you're going for, but then again, that could be said about any strategy put forward. So let's say if you want to use a strategy that uses Gwen. So you're thinking like middle path wizard, top path attack shooter, which is very cool on this map, and the bottom path mortar. So perhaps Gwen might be a strategy, especially if you're using a lot of sharp or shatter damage type towers, so that Gwen can buff them so that they can pop DDTs. Here we go, Master Bomber is operational. And no debuffs over the years to the Master Bomber will be able to stop it from being able to stick loads of bombs to these Moab Flash Bloons. There we go. Go down, please. You haven't finished increasing in size before you get catched out and destroyed. CMGs, bloody hell. The power of the Shinobi army tactics is incredibly powerful. Round 89, done and dust. It was also pretty much done and dusted, let's just say that. Look at all that. Oh dear. What is the best strategy that you can use in chimps? Just don't make a move. Don't make a move at all. Especially if they don't move and then destroy them. As long as they don't move. Stunning them for so long that it's like a perma-stun. Well done, Master Bomber. How many times have I mispronounced it as Master Builder? This is no Engineer Paragon. Did you know that before the Century Champion got its name, Century Champion, it used to be called the Century Paragon before the Aragons were introduced? I think it's like in update 28 or something with Bloons. Okay, round 94. Even though Grandmaster Ninja is not going to be good against DDTs, we have a solution for that already, and we need something for the masses anyway, so Grandmaster Ninja, anyone? I think so. I think you're going to say yes. This whole strategy will be incomplete without it, so don't you dare say no to this strategy. It's just very, very viable. I'll be pretty like a one-trick pony sort of thing. Like, there's not a huge amount of innovation involved, but it's a self-reliant strategy in and of itself. Here we go. We've got the Grandmaster Ninja now. We have nothing to worry about. And I think also the Caltrops get buffed as well under Grandmaster Ninja in one of the more recent updates. Grandmaster Ninja needs some changes, honestly, because it's been like about 20 updates since it's got a buff. A favorable buff. The Caltrops buff doesn't count, okay? Okay, now with that said and done, Abyssal Warrior for even more pierce increase. Okay, what's going to be our last tower in which we're going to place? I honestly think just a glue strike, honestly. I think we should just deal with a glue strike for around 100 bad. And now with that in place, the +2 damage, and think about how many projectiles we have. Oh gosh, yeah. They didn't even make it to Oben's totem over there. Like, that's how powerful this strategy is on Mount Magma as well, of all things. So, perhaps I should have clicked free play just to see how far we could have gone with this. Perhaps do something else as well. I don't know, like a permabrew with a support Chinook, just so that we can permabrew all of these. Because I was trying to do a test game, and I was like, I couldn't really get both permabrew and Master Bomber and Grandmaster Ninja with the Shinobi army, so I'm thinking, let's just get an Abyssal Warrior to buff these two. Mainly these two, but obviously the buffs to these are also very cool as well. And all of them do have the discount logo on them because of the fact that I didn't fully upgrade one of their cross paths. I didn't feel like it was needed. Just the Seeking Shuriken for the increased attack range. The increased range for these two, nonetheless. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope all of you have enjoyed this video and my stuttering of words. Let me know what you thought about Mount Magma. As you can tell here, this is the map code. This is the creator of this custom map. And I definitely played it on chimps. This was initially created under the easy difficulty under the standard game mode. So don't get confused. You definitely saw the chimps sign at the beginning of the game. Thank you all so much for watching, everyone, and take care of yourselves.